No. I did that downwards. Actually, let's go to that spot, and I want no freeze before he hits me in the leg, and you guys tell me from yesterday's material how I protect myself. I need it. What am I going to do next? I've just started cutting this way. How am I going to not get hit in the leg? So I pass him back is one thing, and I'm also going to do a mic choke. He's coming. Okay, I know that he's not cutting high. Why do I know he's not cutting high?
Because your shield's there?
Because I have a shield. Okay, it's a big shield. Okay, so I know that the thing he's going to cut at is the leg. Okay, and I still do have the time to move the leg and turn the body. And so I'm going to put my sword there. Now, yesterday, the straight sword is very trapped, so we did these actions here. But Manusha and I were talking about how the curved sword can pull through this space a lot more easily. So he's going to be freeing from that space, and I will probably be seeking to cover. Okay, and I'll exit. So, two things to try out. One is I think really feeling out that feeling like, okay, they pushed on your arm. How is it that you get your arm away? Usually lift his elbow, which I really like this feel. I'll feel that out and that shield transfer, and then feel free to save yourself on this side and get it. Just spend a couple moments and then we'll do a few minutes.
Then you grab that. And then now you have the openings. Yes.
Great. That's awesome. I'm going to talk about a couple ways that I might approach a high guard. So one of them is just to cover the guard. So I might choose, in this case I would come on this side of it. So I might come here and essentially cover it this way. And so my goal here is it makes sense so you couldn't thrust it correctly, but you would have to turn his weapon around to strike it. Okay? Another approach that I could take would simply be to attack somewhere that I feel he's more open. And I might come and make a strike towards the head on this side, stepping out, so I'm stepping around to this arm or to the head, or the same thing to the leg, to draw him to make a parry. But I want to explore how he deals with being covered. So we're going to go that way. Okay? So I'm going to approach, I'm kind of using this horse tooth guard to begin, and then come up and place myself over him. Okay, or if I think that's going to be too much to kind of scare him, I might start here and place myself over him. So let's do that. I'm stepping off to the side. It would be kind of like, okay, so this is my beginning. Now if he does nothing, I'm going to press this and I might thrust over him like that, which is I think something that Manusha would do to me. It same idea with the curved sword, right? So I press here. I don't want to go direct, too easy for him to parry it. Okay, but I'm coming here and I'm using again the edge of my rotella to keep that covered. In the Bolognese, we didn't cover a lot of them yesterday, but they're very fond of this attack. I don't know why they didn't use curved swords. Okay, actually I do, because they don't counter thrust very well. Okay, then we'll see where Manusha is going.
Push it up, again, I push it up, free my weapon, try to thrust a little bit.
Okay.
Side,
so, try those two pieces. We'll just do a few moments on it because I want to build from there quickly. Okay, but just to see, my part again is cover. That's what I see. If he did nothing, I'm thrusting into there. Okay, so my part was nothing from Manusha. So I've covered, oh, nothing? Okay. and stab, covering that direct thrust from him. Manager's response. Okay. This is still that same heaven cover. All right, do that. Just do a few each. So I cross. Now, here's what I want you to know is I left my arm bent. I didn't have my arm straight like this. That's because I wanted to have my action begin with some extension and turn, because I know that he's going to need to start reacting quite early. He can't wait too long in too short an amount of time. So one way, if I fully committed to this, just go where you are, and I'm here, and he starts to do his action. Okay, so he's pulling his sword free. He did go right into the thrust. I can defend this way. Okay, this is one, and I think he might have done a very similar type of defense. And we can kind of go somewhere we kind of know. Okay, so but instead, this disabling my arm is important because I wanted him to try to extract the sword. That was part of my thing. So I've made my cover. He has not reacted to this part. I begin to extend. He's going to start to begin this cover. Now I'm not highly committed yet. Okay, so in this type of cover here, my goal is just to come over the strike. Okay, and I'm going to strike not in a light way, which I'll, of course, I'm not saying all. I want to hit in a way that's coming back towards his sword. Okay, so I can either hit him and his sword, or if I needed to, just hit the sword. And I'm going to hit the sword like hit the sword. Okay, so let's look at, we'll do the hitting the sword, so we can have more fun kind of action. So, yeah, no problem. Too high, that's too high for what I would do now. The sword is a little lower than you did, yeah. Extend. He tracks his sword away and then cut to his head. There's not to be, it's a full circle cut and back to his head. This is where I'm going. This is where I'm going. If I felt that I could see his head, I would just go to hit his head. And the Mr. is covering his head well, and he's pulling his weapon back. So I actually have two tempos. But I feinted, so he's pulling his weapon back, okay, and thrusting either the feet to there. The reality is I was thinking of setting up an earlier feint, but the fact that the sword is so high and curving down, I just don't feel that I could safely cover it in the way that I want. Because another way that I, like in if I didn't have that sort of feeling, I might try to feint this way, and he's coming in, I might try to cut him there. But I'm still just concerned how easily that sword gets over things. So and I felt that I needed my sword to do the action here. Because I just feel like I don't know that I can cover that. So as a weapon pulls back in this way, if you have that experience, it's a very intimidating feeling because you don't know where it is anymore. And so I'm using the feint, I'm keeping my options open, and I'm striking into this space because I want to keep my weapon near his weapon. So if he didn't have his shield very high, I'd try to hit the time to here. But if he does, still, he's going to be going out and back. And so by having that, as he's coming back, I have time, and my weapon is more free because I didn't commit it to this. If I committed to this, I have to do this. So now the weapon has stayed here, so I can turn to make that here. And this is quite a weak hand position to be met on the inside. Okay? How would you protect yourself? Do you think of you protecting an edge?
Oh, from the beginning.
Yeah, so. Cool. That's a neat character position. Okay, and then how do you typically get out if you're going to exit? What would you do to exit?
Attack when you get
No, to leave, yeah, to leave. If you were going to leave safely, you know,
If I want to leave safe here, I
Yeah.
push this.
Cool.
So this and this. Main guards of the sword.
Right.
This. Then you can always come here or try to come here. This.
Cool.
In middle. Mid distance.
Right. Okay, let's try it. Let's see the action again. So, I've covered. I begin to extend. He's beginning to react. And thrust is coming. meeting it, so I just meeting it with a horizontal blow, sorry. Just meeting it with a horizontal blow. I don't need to hit it super hard because I'm hitting the flat. And I'm coming around to strike high. He's covering, sword and buckler together, and then he's exiting. And I'm exiting. Good, can you do it? So extend to feint, feet to the inside, cut, he's parried that, get out.
Just make sure, sorry, that you go to the side, right? This. Because if you stand like this, it doesn't work.
Right.
Like this.
Yeah, I'm cutting at his edge.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Try it out.
Thank you.